So today we're out here on Hirschfelden and I'm going to show you some really good spots for baiting wild boar. We also have our camel pulsar with us, which is pretty awesome for wild boar. Alright, so first let's just take a look and see what we're looking at. This is where we have our tent set up here. Our tent is going to be set up at X9467 and Y-219. And the good thing about this spot is you can actually see this whole field from right here. Right when you spawn in, you could always see some wild boar, sometimes over there. Man, I can't believe how far you can see with this new rendering. I can see a pheasant out there, 2 pheasants at probably close to 315 out. It's a long ways. But normally there's some wild boar over here as well. Sometimes you'll see them crossing another pheasant way over there. This rendering is so cool. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is basically go right across this little crossing here, sneak into the stand. Once you get to about 50 meters away, go prone and climb right up in it, because once you get close, once you get within about 80, you're going to see a bunch of boar around you and you don't want to spook them. Okay, so we're almost to our tree stand. The tree stand's right there, about 50 meters in front of us. But the problem is we still have 3 or 4 different wild boar sneaking in over here. So we got to give them a little bit of time to get to the bait. So we're just about to get into our stand right now and I can already see 7 wild boar. So let's hop in here really quick and take a look. So once you get in the stand, you always want to try and find the biggest one first, because those are going to be the smartest ones and they might not come back if they spook. Now in this case, it looks like we just have a couple of medium-sized ones, but this guy here is probably the biggest one. Looks like 500 to 630 on him, so we'll probably go for him first. Just what I thought. We got a big male coming in over here. Looks to be about a 800 plus. He's 114 out, but he shouldn't spook. This should work out pretty good. It will give us plenty of time to take a shot on this other big male here. Is that him there? Yeah, it's him. Alright, here we go. Beautiful shot, and he is down. That should have been actually liver and lung. So yeah, those all spook, but this guy shouldn't spook. He's quite a ways out there. Yes, that is what you want. A nice 720 to 860 score on him. He should be close to 800 plus. If you look at the weight estimate, 170 to 200 kgs. Yeah, that should be about 800 plus. Alright, so it looks like our wild boar is about to approach the bait right now. And he should be roughly about 25 meters out. Now that's going to be the top pin we're going to use on the camel pulsar. We probably could have got ready and taken the shot, but we have plenty of time. We'll just take a look at him for a second. Wait till he turns around. And once he turns around, then we'll get the shot. Okay, so he's about 24 out, and it should give us a broadside shot here in a second. That'll work. Shot looked pretty good. Might have been just a touch low, but that should have been lung. Yep, he's down right there. So it might have actually been double lung because he went down pretty quick. Not bad, 2 wild boar down in about 5 minutes. Now this is a really good spot for some giants. Actually, I got one of my biggest wild boar ever right over in this field here. He scored 1,234. Which was an absolute monster, and I've never seen one that big ever since. So I had just been stocking up on this wild boar for the last 2.5 hours, and we're within 30 meters away. Now the shot was a little bit low and far back, if you watch again closely. But I couldn't believe it when he finally went down. 1,234.8, and that is my biggest wild boar ever. And I actually hear some more calling in the background over here. Wonder if that was a male. Ooh, that might be a different one. So a lot of times they come over from this brush row here, and look at another nice one. A real nice wild boar there. Looks to be close to 800s. As well as something like a 500 in the back there. Yeah, this guy has some pretty pointy tusks on him, so I'm thinking he's going to be like a 780 or maybe 800s. Alright, so while we're sitting here waiting for these 2 wild boar to come in, I thought I'd give you the coordinates to this location. The coordinates are X9094 and Y-274. That is just the stand, and the bait is pretty much the same spot. X9094 and Y-274. Actually, there's a hay bale right there, and there's a rock right here. So if you put it right in the middle, that should be right where you want to put your bait. And just like that, our big wild boar is about to step into range. Let's get ready and draw back. He should stop right there. And that shot looked beautiful. Honestly, I thought it would have dropped him, but let's watch him. He's down right there. Did the other one take off? Nope, the other one's right there. The other one's right there. He didn't even spook. That was pretty lucky. So it looks like he was actually hanging back there a little bit further. Surprisingly, normally they come in pretty much in pairs, but this guy was kind of hanging tight a little bit back there. And here comes our other wild boar coming right into the bait. That would actually make 4. Looks like we're doing pretty good so far. It's going to be 4 nice males down with the camel pulsar. This pulsar is absolutely lethal on these wild boar. I mean, it's pretty awesome on everything, let's be honest, but it works really well for wild boar. The good thing about the camel pulsar is the fact that if they're quartering at you, you can hug right tight to that front shoulder, and you're almost always going to get a single lung because it has so much penetration, it goes right through and gets vitals. Alright, so it looks like he's about to step into range. We'll be a little bit more patient here and let him come, well, hopefully as close as he can. Usually once they start walking, once they're about to slow down, I draw back, like right now. And he should stop right about there. Put it right there. I always hold just a little bit high, that way we can catch the top of the lung, possibly spine, and he should go down. Oh! That's not good. That should have been a liver shot. Okay, so liver shots, they will go down pretty quick as well. But, yeah. A little bit too high on that one. That's alright. So actually, since we already have most of the males down, I think we're going to start picking them up. Let's pick this guy up here. And that was an intestine, liver, left lung shot. Let's find out what we're going to get for him. Oh man, we're not going to get much. 28 GMs for that. And this is actually our biggest one. You can see we centered him pretty good right behind that front shoulder there. Let's pick him up and see what he's going to score. Double lung shot, 25.1 meters. He's going to score 801.9. A very nice wild boar. Definitely a respectable one. And he actually could be a mounter if you don't have one mounted just yet. But for me, I'm kind of looking for something 1,000 plus. Nonetheless, we could still take a really cool picture of him. And I think that looks pretty good there. Let's accept it. And let's sell him for 45 GMs. Not bad, I guess. And let's pick this one up. We did get a double lung hit on this one. And this one actually might have been the biggest one. 813.9 on this one. Double lung shot at 24.5 meters out. So we did end up getting 2 800 plus wild boar. Very cool. So the one that we just picked up must have been the one that came in towards the end there. And I thought he was going to be close to 800s, but I didn't think he would quite break the 800s because of the score estimate on him. Just want to take a look at the other side here and see where we did hit. This one I thought we hit a little bit too low. And let's take a look. No, that's a beautiful shot. Right behind that front shoulder there. And the angle downward like that, it looks like we must have just missed the heart. Maybe a little bit too high. But yeah, very nice shot and a very nice wild boar. Let's take a picture of him. Kind of dark right there, but that's alright. And let's sell him for 45 GMs. Alright guys, so we actually couldn't find any more tracks on this wild boar. But that's when these tracers come in really, really handy. Now, if you look really close, well, you probably still can't see, but on the top left of the screen, right over there, you can see the little red tracer sticking out of that thing. And had I not seen that tracer, I would have no clue where this wild boar went. But yeah, that just helped us find him. Because I have a track right there, and it was single lung hit, so I would imagine he would have been down somewhere in this field here. But literally, you can't see him anywhere in this field, so thankfully, we can see the tracer. Alright, there he is down right there. This thing actually ran a pretty good ways. I'm thinking that we might have gotten possibly lung and intestine on him. Or, I really don't know what we hit. I mean, we got lung blood. We were too high. Looks like that should have been lung and spine, but I don't know. We'll have to pick it up and find out. That was only a single lung hit, but he ran a pretty good way. Look at the wound time, 5 minutes and 50 seconds. So that's always a really good idea to make sure you give your animals plenty of time to bed down before you track them, even if you get a single lung hit. So I just want to take a look and see where we actually did hit. We weren't terribly high, but yeah, we were still, looks like about 3 inches too high. I would like to have been like right here, but I'll still take it. I mean, it took him down. We got a single lung hit. Let's take a picture. Not bad. And actually, I think that's going to be a good way to end this video, so I hope you found it helpful, and I really wish you guys luck at finding some really big wild boar. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.